What's up? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Ooh, this is nice. What's up, what's up, what's up? Got the Converses in? My guy, how you living, bro? Likewise, likewise, likewise. Miss Ann, what's going on? What's going on? Ooh. I'm trying, I'm staying up. This is amazing, this looks gorgeous. This looks gorgeous. You got the professional fit on. She got the Converses on. Y'all matching. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. We just came from Amina and Anthony.
We were just saying,
Yeah.
I said, hey, you think they're going to go see the
Yeah.
They're not too far.
Yeah.
So you came south then? I thought
So, well, I came from Atlanta. I flew up to Philly, Uber to Jersey, went to the Atria, and then I came here. And I'm going back to the airport after. You know what I mean? Of course, of course. I know it's been a long time coming. This is gorgeous. All right, so you already know we got to do. There's a whole bunch of things we got to go through. We got to do the intro. We got to get the tour going. I got 1,000 questions I want to ask. Y'all ready to run into it? Y'all looking, first and foremost, y'all see them looking shining. You know what I'm saying? A couple college kids. You know what I mean? They're looking crazy good. Stepping. I like it. Y'all already know. Y'all ready to start it? Let's get it. Yo, Kev, we good?
Yeah, we go.
My guy, yo, you already know what it is, man. It's the kid Brian Waldron. We are here in Jersey. First and foremost, let the people know who we're here with. We got some special guests.
Hi, I'm Ann.
This is Troy.
They acting shy, yo. This is Ann and Troy. Oh, let me get them a little mic. Who's gonna be doing more talking? All right, let me put this right here. There we go. Nah. You're in front of the scenes for this one, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, we have an amazing. First and foremost, pan to the left, pan to the right. Y'all see the venue. This is absolutely gorgeous. We're going through everything. I want to see everything. We got a ton of questions, guys. First and foremost, I need a tour. First and foremost, I need a tour, but I need a tour like I'm a prospect.
Okay.
Whatever questions you gotta ask me, whatever due diligence you gotta do, I just need the full works. I need the
Okay.
experience. I need the My Lux venue MLV experience.
All right, let's do it. All
Okay.
right, so you'd enter through here.
Okay.
Right, so pretend like you're walking in.
Okay.
And usually when people walk in, they go, oh, this
Okay,
is
now I could give you a little bit of that.
Yeah,
I could give you
it's always
I could give you the
yeah.
wow factor. Okay. I could give you that. Whoa, this is nice. I have an appointment at 3 o'clock for MLV.
Awesome. Hi, I'm Ann.
Nice to meet you.
And you are?
My name is Brian.
Hi, Brian. So happy you came in.
I appreciate
Welcome
it.
in.
Thank you. This is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh,
this is so
thank you.
gorgeous. Looks
Thank
way
you
better
so
in person.
much. Oh, I appreciate that.
Of course.
Where'd you hear from us?
So I saw a post on Instagram, and I saw a setup that you guys had done a couple months ago, and I was just like, okay, cool. When I start looking for my birthday and things of that nature, like I have to reach out.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you came. So tell me a little bit more about your event. Do you have a specific date in mind?
Yeah. So I'm planning my mom's birthday. She's turning 50. So a nice little milestone birthday. She didn't want to do anything too crazy, so I'm like, all right, let me plan an event. So.
All right, that sounds good. I'm super excited for your mom. 50 is a big age, so she may not want anything too crazy, but we're gonna give her a really nice celebration. We're gonna do something really nice for her. We do tons of birthday parties.
Okay.
So I have a couple of things that I can show you of
Please,
events that we've done.
Please.
Now, I know you said you didn't want to go over the top. Is there like a color scheme or anything that you were thinking about for your mom?
She likes pink. She likes
Oh.
flowers. You know what I mean? So probably maybe like pink, gold, black, white.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, nice.
I love these, like, honestly, if you guys can do these plates right here, like this I love
Perfect.
this.
All right, awesome. Now, approximately, how many people would you like?
Probably
How
like
many?
80.
Okay. Now, is there a specific date you had in mind?
So I was looking at like September. I know we're a few months away. I thought I was being early, but yeah, September.
Yeah, no, you're not being early. You're being smart because
Okay.
we book out very, very quickly.
Understood.
So
Yeah.
especially our Saturdays.
Okay.
So I have like one Saturday available. Did you
Oh my
have like
God.
a specific?
I was looking at maybe like the second or third Saturday, if
Okay.
possible.
All right. Well, I have the second.
Okay.
I have an inquiry on it, but
Okay.
they haven't put a deposit down.
Okay.
So we can make that work for
Okay.
you.
Okay.
All right. So we're talking 80 people.
Yeah.
And you want the second week of September.
Yeah.
And all right, 50th birthday. Okay, is there a particular number you wanted to invest in the experience?
It's mom's. I didn't really like put a cap on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I did see that you guys do a lot of the setup, so ideally if I could just come in and like everything's just done, I don't really have to worry about it. Like I would opt for that.
All right, perfect. All right, so we're gonna picture your mom's special day, right?
Okay. And did you guys do this setup right here?
Oh yeah, we do. We
Oh
do
my
it all.
God.
We
Like
do
I
it
would
all.
literally, I don't know if you guys have other chairs or anything like that, but if you guys have like a chair for her,
Yeah.
she could just come in, be like the queen on her throne. Like
Absolutely.
this is, and you guys do the balloons too?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
It's a one-stop shop.
Wow.
So you just
Okay.
come in, you bring your mom, she'll walk through those doors.
Yeah.
And just like you, how
Yeah.
you're so in awe, that's how she's gonna be, and even more.
Yeah, I need that.
So just picture her.
Give me
special
14 of them
day.
right now. Give me 14 of them right now.
We give you 20. We got you.
Okay, I like it.
And so your mom will walk through your beautiful table settings. This will be her focal point. You can choose any 3 colors of her balloon garland. You can, and we can do it even more. If we can do multiple.
This is
arches.
gorgeous. Like, I
We can
love this.
All right,
Yeah.
so here we go. So any 3 colors that you want, couch, we'll give it all.
Okay.
And then back here we have a kitchenette area.
Wow. And did you guys designed all this? I love this contrast on the black and white. Like this is gorgeous. I'm seeing a lot of venues. They're not giving me that.
Oh,
I love this.
thank you.
Wow. Did you guys do this backsplash?
We did.
Wow.
Yeah. So the chafing dishes are included. You just come in.
Okay.
Bring in your
Please show
food,
me, please. I don't want to touch or break anything. You hear me?
And no, your guests just come in buffet style.
And these are included.
These are included.
Wow.
Yes.
So all I have to like bring is just the food.
Bring your
and-
food,
okay.
your paper products.
Okay.
And then we do the rest for you.
Beautiful.
Right?
Yeah.
And your guests just seamlessly move. You get an event attendant. She can help just to manage
Wow.
the buffet, manage the line with ease. Follow me here. We
Following.
have your bar area here.
Okay. This is gorgeous.
Thank you so much. I'm
And this
so
is
happy you
included
like
with
it.
the venue.
Yes, all you
Wow.
need to do is have your bartender.
Okay.
And then your bartender has a nice sink area back here.
Wow. I would have never even known that was there.
Yeah, see, we got to keep it really
Wow. I see why it's my Lux. I'm here.
luxury. We
I'm
giving you
here.
luxury.
I'm here.
And then we not only have one, but we have 2 bathrooms.
Okay.
This follows.
I love the
decor.
design. Did you guys design this yourself?
We did.
Wow.
We did.
Okay.
And
Okay.
And
Baby
you wanna-
changing station. I love
Baby
it.
changing station. You have a bench, hooks, full-size mirror. You can use
Okay.
it as a dressing room. These days now, people want to do outfit changes. You're more than welcome to do an outfit change.
Okay.
We have 2, so you can block one off and be your dressing room, and you
Okay.
have another bathroom over there for your
Okay.
guests. So,
Yeah. Whoever designed this is.
oh my goodness, thank you so much.
No, you're fine. You're totally fine.
All right. So, in order to secure that date of September 12th, it's a 50% deposit.
Okay.
And then the balance wouldn't be due until 2 weeks prior to the event.
Makes perfect sense. Yeah, I'm sold. I'm there.
Okay, great.
I'm there. Let's do
Sell,
it.
cash.
Run my credit card. run my credit card. Okay, nah, I
If
love
only everyone was that easy.
I mean, shoot, we don't be millionaires, right? You know what I mean? But nah, the venue is gorgeous.
Thank you
The
so
venue is
much.
absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love the touches. I loved everything. The tour was, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, wait, am I really having an event right now? I was crazy. I mean, yo, this is nice. I love the kitchenette. I love the backsplash.
Oh,
the
thank
the
you.
porcelain backsplash.
Yeah, that came after we had just the plain walls, and then they kept on getting messed up,
Yeah.
and like continuously. So Troy, he did his
Shout
thing.
out
He
Troy.
went-
Put the camera.
to
Shout out Troy. Shout out Troy. You know.
He calls himself the behind the scenes, but he's the brains behind a lot of what
Okay.
we do. I like to design, but he got
Okay.
some brains. So
Okay.
he looked around, and that was and it was pretty economical, and it's just wipe and go. So that was definitely a plus to get that done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Troy, you not adding nothing? Or what are we doing? What are we doing? She just bigged you up. You know what I mean?
You know, So even this, right? Like this, we try to stay economical. This was actually repurposed. So this was at a buffet, and then I took it, and then I just painted it. Just turned it white, and people love it when they come in. They're like, "Oh,
This is nice.
This is
It
total
was gonna be
secondhand.
thrown out, right?
Yeah.
So we just repurposed this. It's cool. And then, like she said, like in there, the walls just getting dirty with food and all. I'm like, all right, we're not doing this. Let's figure this out.
Yeah.
Right. So that's how that came about.
Okay. Say that. I got a ton of questions. I got a ton of questions. I got a ton of questions. All right, cool. You want to start? I got the list. Yeah, you're right. I got the list. Okay, boom. So we just came off a big month. Right? Let's pull up the stats, right? I don't know if my numbers here are correct, right? But 24,894. That's a big number, right? So my first question is this, right? What do you feel the top 3 biggest needle movers to have such a successful month? I mean, successful to me at least. Like that's a big number. What do you think are some of the 3 biggest needle movers that like, okay, we press these buttons and this is how we were able to have that kind of month?
Definitely keeping the ads and the social media going.
Okay.
Yeah, so people know about us. People know that we're here.
Yeah.
And then just staying consistent with like the tours, reaching out to people. Like even if it's people who just kind of looked at our page and just didn't just browse through, then Troy is really on that, and he'll like start like messaging people, hey, did you want to come in? And so we'll get response. So we'll grab people who probably were on the fence and try to grab them and pull it in for the tours.
Okay.
And then just when I'm on the table selling, like trying to get those sales, the display out, always have a display out, and whatever. Typically, if I have like a big baby shower display going, then people are going to see it and they want it. Like it really goes down to having the venue always looking good, always, and then people want it and people will go for it for sure.
Real. Mr. Troy, what would you add to
definitely. So as she mentioned, when you come in, the venue's always set up right. Usually this is a smaller display, but usually it's huge. It takes up the whole wall, and like she said, that's usually what she sells. But you talk about leaky buckets, and I'm all about researching and trying to figure out ways how to plug those leaky buckets, and I think that helps to move the needles. Staying engaged with our ads, constantly seeing what we can do to tweak, or getting advice on what we need to do to kind of move the needle there. Like she mentioned, people that's on the fence, just kind of see what we can do to nudge them. What are their pain points? Adding value to them, right? To make it almost irresistible to get after it. And setting that goal, and then saying, this is where we're at, and this is where we want to be. What else do I need to do? So there's other little small things that I do to kind of tweak that and to kind of push that envelope. So that's kind of what we did.
Stemming from that real quick, what are some things that you guys, coming off of that month into June, into July, into the following months, that you guys feel that you would do differently, do more of, do less of, maybe along those lines?
It's hard because like if there's stuff going on with the ads, we feel it with the tours. So like we had like for some reason like we would have like a whole lot of tours, and then it kind of like declined where we just didn't have as many tours. So we were freaking out. We were like calling Balaj, like, what's happening? Like it just
and
this was the challenge. We're in the challenge month. So we were like that month. It was crazy because we're usually doing really good, and for this like May, it just started out really slow. And some months, for some reason, so like this month, for example, we're like doing we opened up well. But last month we were like, what in the world? Like what? So we're like, where's that leaky bucket? What's happening? So, we're always analyzing the numbers, like let's figure out, so we like did some reconstruction of our landing page, like making sure that was going good, kind of tweak that, updated some
they coming
pictures.
For blood. They looking for all the numbers.
Exactly.
She said landing page, I need my conversion up. She's not playing.
And he is like a monster at it. So it's just like we go crazy. And so then that's part of like just like looking for those pain points and kind of trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So for example, we're still not getting as like the tours are kind of picking up.
Okay.
And then like if we're getting cancellations, that's like huge. So we feel
it's
that
summer.
Yeah, exactly. So then what we started doing is kind of implementing, okay, well, if you can't come in, hey, why don't we just I could FaceTime you. And I do a lot. I've landed some of my biggest sales.
Wow.
On a FaceTime, on the FaceTime calls.
Wow.
Like I'll just still offer, if you're not in the area or if you cancel, it's not convenient for you, so I'll make it convenient. Let's do a quick FaceTime tour. And we've done like a lot of people that way.
Wow.
And out of town. Yeah, people will still. So we started doing that. If we're starting to get cancellations, then, for example, today we have one at 12:45. She canceled, so I hit her up and I'm like, hey, I have Tuesday, or we could just
might have to start live streaming an open house. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, and people, like, sometimes people won't. I've had people out of state, Florida, Atlanta, I've FaceTime with. They still have family out here in Jersey, but they don't step foot into the venue until the day of their event.
Wow. Wow.
And then part of the cancellations too, right? So one of the things that we're going to start doing, I think we did it a few times, if they're canceling, figuring out what's the pain point, what's the reason for it, and can we solve that with a FaceTime tour? And what that does is that kind of increases our chances of actually
make more offers,
making that sale, opposed to paying for that ad, whatever that customer cost, and then not seeing them again. Right?
Yeah.
So at least just trying to close the door with that. At least I think that's been helping.
And then we're looking into having doing the virtual where we don't. We're thinking about kind of doing that too. So.
The Matterport.
Yeah.
Matterport.
Yeah.
I feel that. So. Okay. So now that you guys, speaking of tours, walk us through a typical booking, like from the time somebody sees an ad or a piece of content, they inquire all the way down to like meeting you guys in person and booking. What is it? Because that process looks different for everybody. What does that process look like for you guys?
They book, they get on our calendar, whether it be an ad or they call in and they get on our calendar. Generally, and then that's kind of where I don't want to say come alive, but I want to make sure that we get that person in
as soon as possible
in the venue, right? So there's touch points along the way that we have to kind of do. So whether figuring out, so on the form, generally we know the date, and we generally know what type of event that they're having or a secondary date, right? So with that information, thank you for booking with us. Can't wait to meet you. We'll have a beautiful setup waiting for you.
Okay.
So it makes it a little bit more personal.
Yep.
Right? Establish touch points. Okay, now I know what type of event that they want. So my next text might be like this last person. I see that you're looking for a Halloween theme. We've done that before. So I'll send them a clip.
He's not playing. He's not playing.
So I established that rapport because we work with people that they like. They have a relationship with, right? And they're likely to come in opposed to canceling or pushing it off or something like that, right? Because they have a relationship with you. They feel like, opposed to just getting on your calendar and not hearing from you again until they come here, then the chances of them coming here dramatically goes all the way down. And you've already paid up to that point with ads to get that member, whatever that cost may be. So let's continue to increase the chances of them looking forward to getting here. So we generally have various touch points along the way. And depending on where we're at kind of in that month, I might even offer an additional kind of incentive. Hey, members that kind of keep their date, that come in and book on the same date, there's different incentive that we may offer. So ask us about that when you get here.
He's not playing. He's not leaving any money on the table. All right, boom. So taking it back to the beginning for a quick second, because obviously before My Luck's venue, it was Ann and Troy. Right? So give the people a little bit about that, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go into the sweetheart story or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I wooed her this or that. But who is Troy? Who is Ann? What were we doing before we were My Luck's venue?
All right. So before My Luck's, I was a nurse for like 16 years.
Wow.
I used to work with cancer patients in the ICU for a really long time. Loved it. Then I had my son, Sammy.
Shout out Sammy.
Shout
out Sammy.
He calls himself an entrepreneur now. So
he is.
Sammy the entrepreneur, yes, on his own. So I had Sammy, and it was during COVID. So Sammy's a COVID baby. And shortly after I had Sammy, 6 months after, I lost my dad to COVID.
Oh my God.
And that really tore me apart. And I really didn't have the desire to do nursing anymore. and it was really hard. It just kind of like hit us out of nowhere. So after like a few years, I was a stay-at-home mom, and I just like dove into just being the mom role, and gracefully Troy was giving me that time.
Shout out Troy. Shout out Troy.
But then after a couple years, he kind of giving me that nudge, like, all right, what else you gonna do? Like,
You're lying.
He like, all right, what's next?
Okay.
Which was good, and I was just like, I don't know, I just don't have that passion for nursing anymore. And I looked I was like, I know what I don't want, but I haven't found what I want. Then one day, Troy comes to me, and he was like, hey, take a look at this. I've been seeing, like, what do you think about opening up like an event space? Like, he's an entrepreneur at heart. He's always like had, that passion. Me, not so much. I was into nursing, and I was just like, what are you talking about? Like, open up an own business? Like, my heart was like beating, like, no, I don't think we could do that. He was like, no, I think we could. This mentorship program, like, we could, like, I think we should do it. So we hemmed and hawed for a little bit. And then it was December of 2024, and he was like, are we gonna do it? Like, we either just like
put on the gas.
He was like, I think you could do it. I think you'd be great at it. You could
love
work
a supportive.
With people.
We love a supportive husband. We love it.
I don't know anything about. He was like, we're gonna learn. Like, you learn how to do everything else. We gonna learn how to do this. So I was like, so at that point, literally, we were like, we're gonna jump off this cliff. It was the beginning of a new year, and we're just gonna do it. And we did, and I tell you, I found my mojo back. Like, I love it.
You've been going crazy.
I love
Troy
it.
was like, yeah, and me doing all the tours, and me doing the tours back to back to back. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, it's like it just gave me that push that I needed to like just get back out there and yeah, I haven't looked back since. Shout out to all the nurses.
Shout out to all our nurses, you know what I mean?
But yeah.
So follow-up question on that, right? So, because I didn't even know that all that was going on during COVID, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, there comes a point in obviously a lot of people's lives where situations come up that might bend and break them, or they might use it to build a bridge to their new life. And you chose the latter. So can you talk to us about what was that process like? Like, hey, look, listen, I'm going to use this as a springboard towards really, and then of course, obviously the support of your family, but using it as that springboard and not letting it just keep you down for ever and ever and ever.
Yeah, it was while you're in it, and I would just tell him that I feel like I'm not myself. Like, I feel like because I was always a go-getter, like, any kind of nursing certification, I was like on it, conquered it, what's my next move? So to now be in a place where I didn't have those goals anymore, I didn't even recognize myself. And it was a very hard spot to be in.
Wow.
And I just didn't know how to get out of it. And he would be like, are you stuck? And I was like, I guess that's the word for it, because I really feel like I am. I would talk to my friends. I was just like really struggling. So I got some help. I started, getting some therapy, because just the loss of my dad had just really hit me so hard. And I just never lost somebody like of that magnitude. So it took me a while, and I would say, and always shout out to my husband for his patience and like going.
Shout out, Troy. I'm gonna spam that, bro. I'm spamming that, bro.
Yeah. You are. Yeah, because it's just like so, and then to kind of know what, he knew me enough to know what would kind of bring me back to whatever I needed. And even though it was something that was terrifying to me, what I knew was that I've done great things before. I was in the military. I had just retired. Yeah. Like, that's like a whole other aspect of my life. So we could figure this out.
Yeah.
Like, it took some prayer, therapy, and just the wanting my son to see a working mom too. Not, wanting him to see that I am not only a mom, I can do more than, balance that.
Wow.
So I wanted him to see that side of me and an example of what that type of woman looks like for his future. So
I feel inspired, bro. I'm gonna call my mom after this. Be like, Mom, you inspired me. Like, all right, so we're coming over here because we gotta show the people this beautiful setup. We gotta come around. So, question for Mr. Troy. Come on down to my office. Come on down. Miss Ann, come on down. So hearing, obviously, you were part of this entire process.
Yeah.
Obviously, right? Not sure. You were part of this entire process, right? Hearing what you just heard and seeing that, yo, look, listen, like, my wife could absolutely crush this. What is going on here? What was going through your mind at that point?
At which point?
Take it from the beginning.
From the beginning.
From the beginning.
Okay. All right.
It's like we're not. This isn't who I recognize. Right. This is what I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. I can tell you that my wife is extremely strong. Extremely strong, and I knew that about her, and extremely smart too. You know, even though sometimes she may not think it, you know, she's very smart, smarter than me. But like, people don't know, she was in the military at one point. She was an electrician.
Bro, what?
No,
live like 9 lives.
Exactly.
God damn.
Exactly.
It's like one of those people who like they got mad jobs.
Yeah, exactly. And I just say that because when she went into the military, she just knew that she wanted to get away, you know, not exactly sure what it she wanted to do, but she landed there. And I say that to say that she can learn anything.
Yeah.
Right. So being an electrician is very hard. You have lots of tests, and you have to know exactly what you're doing. So I say that to say that, like, even right now, like, around the house, I'm the one that does all the stuff, right? Like, so she learned that, conquered that during that time period. Being a critical care nurse, she's got certifications that is way beyond that her peers weren't even able to get. It's not easy being that. So just knowing that about my wife, that she can learn anything and she can do anything, and she's stronger than she believed, I knew that if we did something like this, that she would absolutely crush it, right? So going into that, knowing that, I think that was big. And also, like, I got the home, I have the house, I have everything else. Don't worry about that. If we're gonna do something, you know, be an entrepreneur and jump out there, now is the time, right? We gotta figure something out. We gotta figure out what's next. Why not? As she mentioned, by heart, I'm an entrepreneur. I've always been, right? So, and then this made sense. And I knew if we were gonna do something like this, we would need mentors, right? To shorten that gap, right? Of trying to figure things out ourselves. So that's why I got into ESC and figured this out. And it's just been fantastic from there, right? All the things in the roadmap and all the touch points, we tried to hit those, and it absolutely worked, right? Absolutely worked. So just within that first year, I mean, obviously you're a numbers guy, you're a stats guy. In that first year, we're free.
Yeah.
You know, we owe no one. Like,
yeah.
You know, we pretty much started this business with other people's money.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And now we're off to the races. This 1 year in the business. So
yeah.
Everything's above water. So. And testament, like I said, to my wife, right? She's just been crushing it. She's the one that's in front of the camera. She's selling it. You know, I'm the systems guys, looking at the trends, looking at the data, reaching out behind the scenes. But she's the face of the business.
You mentioned something so key. I wanna jump back into it. Don't get nervous. But you mentioned you said, because I've seen Sammy on Zoom call running around. You know, he's small, he's impressionable, and you said something so key. And you're just like, you know what, this is not the version of myself that I want him to see. Can you kind of elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, of course. So when I had Sammy, like I said, my dad passed away 6 months. He was only 6 months old. So I didn't really have that time to really grieve my dad. I was so engulfed in motherhood and didn't want him, even as a baby, as an infant, those, you know, crying. And even as a baby, if I would cry, I would see this little look in it. He was trying to figure things out. He was so smart.
Wow.
So I didn't want him to see that. So I would push my grief aside in order to be that mom. And I feel like anything that I'm doing, I go in hard. It's like I get obsessed. So that's what I did with motherhood. So I wasn't obsessed about nursing anymore. Now I'm obsessed about motherhood, and now I'm diving into it. And Sammy has a lot of food allergies. Wow. He has eczema. He has asthma. So that was another reason why, like, I had to be taking him to a lot of doctor's appointments. I had to cook all his food. I can't just go take him to Chick-fil-A and buy. He can't eat gluten. He's like, I have to make everything for him. So at that stage, that's what I was doing. Now he's getting older, and he is able to go to school and do more for himself. So now he's in school. I'm still taking care of the home, but I don't feel as productive as I want to feel in this role. And like I said, I felt a little stuck. So now I don't want him to now see me just, and I don't say just because taking care of a home is just so important, but there's more to me than that. So there's moms that work and take care of the homes. There's moms that don't have help. So I can do more. I know I could. So of course, my family's my motivation. So I know I needed to do what I needed to do to get to that point where I can serve myself, serve my family financially, and still be there for him in other ways. But he has that foundation, that balance that I've been with him all through infancy. He knows I'm not going anywhere. And now this is the time for me to do something for myself to, get me grounded again and something else to dive into. And for him to witness that, mom can do both. And it's an adjustment for him because he was like, one day he said, "Mommy, you love the venue more than me. You're always there." I bust out into tears and I was like, oh my gosh. She's like, mom guilt is crazy. And then I just had to, come to myself and, let him know moms can do both. We can do both. We really can. And, you're not used to it, but it's for you. It's for your future, and it's going to be yours. So you can always help me. You can always, he comes here now. He loves it. He helps. And he's starting to understand. Yeah. But I couldn't let that kind of, he's going to have his feelings. I respect it, but he's got to, that discomfort is only temporary for him. He's going to know that, it's a sacrifice for everybody, and he's going to be okay.
Can I add to that? Yeah, and it's so interesting that you say that because we talk to a lot of people who are looking to enroll into Event Space Elites or whatever the case may be. And a common thing that I see is especially with moms or just certain people is they say that thing where it's like, oh, I'm a mom, so I couldn't X, Y, Z, and it never really clicked. Because I was raised by a single mom, Caribbean mom who came to this country by herself, very little money, whatever the case may be. And she raised me, she had a building, she had business, she had a job, all these different things. And it's just like, to your point, you can do both. You are not just born on this earth just to be a mom, just to be a wife. Yes, that might be your primary whatever, but you're not limited to that. Like you were just saying, Ann has been an electrician, military, venue operator, CCU, all these different things. And it's just like, well, we are all blood and bone. What makes us any different than you? So it's kind of like anybody watching this, it's like, don't just limit yourself. Why are you just, I'm so sorry. Why are you, I got passionate, right? But it was just kind of like, why just put yourself in a box? You can do way more. So kind of jumping from that, right? This is now obviously a family business, right? And even to the point where when we're getting the camera on and whatnot, you guys are talking about how Sammy, he's jumping on the video and he's reciting the same things that you guys have said. And you didn't even realize, wait, when did you hear that? So talk to me about the dynamic of now coming together, having a family business, obviously having a young kid as well. What is that like? What does time look like now?
Yeah, we definitely have to, try to balance that, right? I'm still serving in the military.
Right on.
So,
thank you for your service, by the way.
Thanks for your support. So just balancing that. So usually, she does tours Tuesday, Thursdays. So usually when I get home, I'm on daddy duty. So I usually take him to jiu-jitsu or whatever activity he has going on.
You got John Wick cooking up.
Yup, or I got to make dinner while she's doing the tours.
Troy be cooking?
Yes.
Oh no! Wait! So we stopping at Panda Express. Never mind.
But since she's been doing tours and getting busier, I had to kind of jump back into my cooking bag.
Okay. What was the last thing we made?
What was the last thing I made?
Maybe tacos.
Okay.
Maybe
Taco Tuesday. Okay.
Tell him what to do, and he'll be like,
okay.
Back into it. But yeah. Let's see what else. So tours.
What does the calendar look like now? Like, what is it like now that you guys are in it? What does that calendar look like, balancing from husband and wife, mom and dad? You're still in the military, right? Venue operate. What is that? How is that transcended?
Yeah, it is definitely difficult, to be honest, to balance that, right? But it's not impossible, right? That's what I always say. It's not impossible, right? We'll figure it out. But calendars is full. You know, this, like, well, tomorrow obviously we don't have to do tours, but like tonight I have members returning, from overseas, so I have to go meet them.
Okay.
Right, so that's tonight. So try to figure out childcare for that. Luckily now we have a team for this, so now she can stay home. We have a team to set up, so we don't have to worry about setup for tomorrow. So usually that would be my role, right? Staying home with Sammy while she comes in, do the setup and all that. But just balancing it as much as we can, sitting down as a family unit and just deconflicting to see where we can figure it out. But calendar's busy. Stuff.
Oh, what about on your side, Miss Ann? Talk to the people then.
Well, we have to really be intentional to have that family time.
Okay.
And have us time, because it can consume and swallow you. And like I said, I'm the type of person that if I'm doing something, I'm like all in, and I'm just like. He says sometimes got to be like, it'll be like 11 o'clock and he'll be like, Ann, come home. And I'm like setting up and doing different things. So what we do is we have our calendar. We still schedule date time for each other.
Okay.
We have to be intentional. We'll do family time where, with the both of us.
Did Troy get you flowers this week?
Not this week, but
Troy, the flowers are on the way, right? The flowers are on the way. No, he told me the flowers are on the way. The flowers on the way. Copy.
Yeah. I've come to the point where I look at what he does and not what he doesn't do. It's to the point after almost 14 years of marriage, you got to focus on the good. So he's a great father to our son. So if I'm gonna get flowers this year,
it's tomorrow, no?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. We can wish him Happy Father's Day tomorrow.
Yeah. So if he don't get around to flowers, this week, that's all right.
Now he already told me that they're coming. I got you, bro. I got you.
I know, right? So yeah, we just have to really be intentional. Our calendar is really stacked, and we have to. Sometimes we tag team Sammy. He'll do an event or I'll do an event, and then we have to schedule that time where we're all three together. So
I love it. I love it.
Family time is extremely important for sure, because our son's starting to feel it. Right?
Feeling like in what way? What do you mean?
Feeling it because remember he up until he started going to school, but before and prior to us having this business, and was available to him all the time. But now, like today, right? Where's mommy going? Hey, mommy's got to go to work. We gotta head to the venue.
Yeah.
But he's starting to understand more because we bring him around and he's involved. And he's part of the team. It's literally
right on.
LLC is Lianza, right, with Troy and Sammy. Like it's a unit. It's a family unit. So us teaching him about business is important too. And he asked a lot of good questions. I think yesterday he was like, "How do I get money?"
Yeah. Like,
how do I get money? Shoot, I want to know too. How do I get money? Like
he says, "How do you make money work for you?" That's what he says.
Ooh.
He'll say, "How do you make money work for you? Like what does that mean?" Yeah, he's yeah.
So it gives us opportunities to really be in business.
I love it. Okay. Switching gears for a quick second, right? Kind of talking about things that maybe you didn't expect. What is something that you experienced now that you're in the business that you're like, you almost talked yourself out of? You're like, all right, cool. Like I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm cooked.
I don't think I've been to like I'm done or I'm cooked. I don't think I've felt that. I just realized it is a lot more work than I anticipated. I knew it was going to be work, but it's like, because there are just so many different aspects of the business. Selling is one thing, the decor is something else. Then there's the behind the scenes, and there's the whole business actual aspect of it, where we're trying to get those clients. There's the media, the social media content. I'm not even that was itself, like having to be in front of filming yourself, do everything. I'm like, oh Lord, they gonna catch me looking crazy today, but it is what it is. Like you just don't care anymore. So there's just so many different parts of it.
Okay.
And until you're like actually in it and living it, do you actually realize like it's a lot of different aspects to it. So
and we just learned just so much, right? You know, I knew it would be a learning experience, but we just learned so much about business, and I think this is like a launching pad for so much more. So we're super excited about the future. I don't want to say I know too much, but like this has been just going through each and every stage and just understanding that and getting better. It's just like, all right, it's exciting.
Yeah.
You know, it's exciting. We're excited for the future for sure. And I retire in a few years, so you know.
Okay.
So once I retire, then you know it'll be
all gas, no brakes.
Okay. Exactly.
Okay.
But I'm extremely happy to where we're at right now at this stage. So it's been great.
Okay. Last question. There is an Ann and Troy out there in the world, maybe on their couch, maybe on an island, maybe maybe at their job, maybe in a cubicle, who knows? Maybe on a hospital floor, maybe, you know what I'm saying? They've been wrestling with this idea for the longest. They've been going back and forth. They've been talking to their husband, talking to their wife about it. They've been just playing with the idea for years and they haven't started. What's one thing that you would say to them?
I would say take a chance on yourself. You can do it. Get after it. Just make it happen. All it takes is a decision. And that's all it was for us, right? December 2024, I said, what are we doing? We want to do it or something else? She said, let's do it. And then now it's been all uphill from there, right? And I say uphill meaning it's been great. It's been a challenge, but it's been fantastic. I wouldn't have had it any other way. We've grown together as a family. It's been good. I would say you just do it.
I can't just say one because you know I talk a lot.
You can take as much as you want.
No. I seek God first. I feel like that in any major decision, any decision in your life, period. So I would definitely, get confirmation from God. And that doesn't mean, doors will open for you when you know that you are doing what you're supposed to do. And I would say to seek mentorship because someone's done it before and there's a roadmap, and it takes, even though imagine the challenges we would have had we had no mentorship, no advice, and we were just trying to flap, let's just do this business thing. It would have been even 10 times harder and probably very discouraging. We would have probably hit that point where we're like, oh my goodness, what do we do? But because we have mentorship and coaching, I never did sales before, but now
the progression from, I remember the last time we met, taking the sales calls, you've gotten much better.
Right. Oh yeah, I got torn down by Terry. Shout out to Terry.
Shout out Mr. Whitlock.
Because I don't want them Friday calls like help. Yeah.
Help.
I'm like, listen, because that's one thing I've never done before, so I had to kind of get into that mode, and people think that you just build a place and people will come. It's not the case. Even no matter how beautiful it is. No matter how beautiful, people, but you have to, sometimes you gotta just, give that little, you gotta know how to deal with people. And so I would definitely say those are like my top two things that I would tell people to do, and go for it. We did.
Ooh. Give one more big landscape at the venue, you know what I'm saying? Just do a 360 on the venue real quick, see everything real quick. Guys, we are in Jersey. We're in Jersey. Don't go out the frame. Come back into the frame. It's not my venue. Damn, let the people know one more time who we're here, what we're doing, who we're with. Let the people know.
This is Ann and Troy at My Lux Venue, 16 Rock Hill Road, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Check us out.
End it off with a bang.
Thank you for coming. I welcome you when you walk through the doors.
Let's get it. Y'all saw my face. It was crazy. Guys, my name is Brian Waldron. We are here with another video. Let's get it. Let's go.